Again, now I call upon Navinendanar from Final Year Mechatronics to introduce chief guest. Sorry, now I call upon Navinendanar from deliver welcome address.
Navin? Hello? Navin? Hello?
Shall we start?
Sorry for the issues, sir. Sir, sorry for the issues. Now Navinendan will start welcome address.
Okay.
A very good evening to one and all. I am honored to stand before you for giving the welcome speech for the inaugural function of this workshop. I feel privileged in welcoming our chief guest, Dr. K. Satyalingam, PhD, Associate Professor, Department of Aeronautical Engineering, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, Perambalur. Your valuable knowledge will definitely light a spark of inspiration and ambition into the aspiring young minds. Welcome you, sir. I feel esteemed in welcoming our principal, Dr. M. Prem Kumar, to this inaugural function. Welcome you, sir. I feel very glad to welcome our HOD, Dr. D.R.P. Rajaratnam, to this function. Welcome you, sir. I feel proud to welcome faculty members of Paavai Engineering College. Welcome you, sirs and madams. I feel extremely proud in welcoming participants to this important session. Welcome you all. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Now I call upon N. Kamalesh from Final Year Mechatronics to introduce chief guest.
Dr. K. Satyalingam is currently working as an associate professor at Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, Perambalur. He has completed his undergraduate degree in the stream of Aeronautical Engineering at Anna University in the year of 2011 and also did his master's in the stream of Aeronautical Engineering at Karpagam University in the year of 2014. Recently, he did his doctorate in philosophy in mechanical engineering at National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, Taiwan. He also worked as an assistant professor at Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College till 2019. He is a competent professional with over 6 years of experience as a professor. He is a lifetime member of Indian Society of System for Science and Engineering and Indian Society of Technical Education. He has done research like synthesis and fabrication of nanocomposites. Welcome you, sir. Now the session is hand over to our guest speaker, Dr. K. Satyalingam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your small introduction. Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my voice is audible, right?
Yeah, it's clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Give me a second. I will share my screen. Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, sir. Today I haven't prepared any PPT. Just like without any PPD. I have some materials. Based on the materials, I'm going to talk about it. And my area of specialization is in magnesium nanocomposites, actually. So today is something like the first time or second time I'm not talking about IPR. So if there is some mistakes, please forgive me. So let's start the session. First, I want to talk about what is IPR. IPR is nothing but IPR. Is my words are you can see my words there.
Yes, sir.
Can you see my words? What I wrote on my screen? Is it okay? Or I
Yeah,
have to
sir.
write a
IPR.
little bigger? Yeah. Is it okay, right? Hold on. Yes. Okay. So I P. So IPR means intellectual property rights. First, we want to know what is intellectual property rights. It is nothing but it is a right given to the people, right? Given to the people, given to the people over their creations. If let's consider our students, if he is very has a creative mind, so if he has something like uh, let's your department is mechatronics, so something is interested in engines or maybe like in any materials is you wanted to he has some idea or he has some creations, so if he can able to make it into a product, so after making it a product it should not be used by other people. In order to avoid those things, intellectual property rights is it came into picture. So intellectual property is nothing but it is a right given to the people over the creation of their mind. So this is a simple definitions of IPR. So now we want to talk about what is IP. That is like intellectual properties, right? Intellectual property. So this refers to what we talk about creation of minds in IPR, right? So what are the creations of mind? There are different, right? Creations of mind. That is example. If you take one is uh, inventions, one is new inventions, whatever it is, it related to our studies. Even if it's a small or a big invention is considered. And next one is literary, and third one is some artistic works, artistic works, and some symbols and some designs. So these are all comes under intellectual properties. So first we learned about what is intellectual property rights. It is nothing but right given to the people over a creation of mind. So what is IP? IP is a creation of mind, which includes design, invention,
Sir, not audible, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, voice not audible. Hello, sir. Sir, voice not audible.
Hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Now is it okay, right?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Before I used earbuds, so I don't know whether it's good or not. So now it is okay, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. Audible.
Okay. So there are two types of IPR basically. One is inventive and the other one is inventive and creative. And the second one is information, that is information to the consumer. There are two types. So it all those other like patent, copyright, everything it comes under this two. So let's see which things comes under the first one and which comes under the second one. The second one I will write it here. That is information to the consumer. Hold on, sir. There's a problem here, network. Give me a second, sir. I'll disconnect and I'll join back.
Hello, sir. Not visible screen, sir.
I had some issues here, sir. Give me 2 minutes. I'll come back.
Okay, sir. Sir, wait for some time.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So there is a big. Sorry, because I'm sorry, sir. There is a problem with my tab, so I rectified it.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Proceed.
Okay. So the second type of IPR is information to consumer. So every IPR, if you consider like a patent, or it may be like copyright or trademark, geographical identifications. So everything it will come under this two types. So the first thing is like we will talk about inventive and creative. So what are the IPR which comes under inventive and creative is one is patent. Usually patent comes under inventive and creative. The second one is industrial design. And third one is copyright. And these are the major three things which comes under inventive and creative. And for information consumer, there are like two types, and one is trademark, and other one is geographical identification or indications. This is indication. So IPR is basically two types. One is inventive and creative, and information to consumers. So in that, if you are classified into what is these are the branches like, and patent, industrial design, copyright, trademarks, and geographical identification. So in IPR, we talked about just this is IPR, right? So in this IPR, first we define what is IPR. Next, we define what is IP. So then IPR types. But then we have to know what is property. Can anyone say what is property? Can anyone say what is property?
Property thing which belong to someone.
Yeah, it is like a possession. It's like possession to an individual or to a group. So this is a definition of property. So now we talked about what is it? IPR, right? Intellectual property rights, right? So we want to know. So before this, there are two types of properties. So one is tangible, one is tangible property, and the other one is intangible property. So in this, we want to know what is tangible and what is intangible. So which property we are going to consider for IPR? Got it? So what is tangible properties? Tangible properties are nothing but it is which is physically present. Physically present. Take it like house, your gold, or anything if you consider the physically present is called as tangible property. So now what is intangible property? Intangible properties are nothing but it is a material. These are all the materials which are which values are higher than tangible asset. Tangible asset. So if we consider like just take an example of gold. Gold now current price is trading around like 40,000, 45,000. Okay. So intangible properties are these values are higher than 45,000. It's an example like higher 45,000 rupees. So these properties are called as intangible properties. Now, based on this explanation, so we can say like IPR falls in intangible property. Tangible property. The reason is just take an example. The students like you guys, you are having like any idea, you are going to make a product. So then you are going for an applying for an IPR. So when your product hits, student makes a product. So this product is taking for IPR. Okay. So if this IPR hits, or if this IPR is taken over by a company, so if they are like saying you can give your patent for 20 years for like 1 crore rupees. 1 crore rupees. So now what is this? It is like your creative or your creative mind made a product. This product we are taking for an IPR, and this is making around 1 crore rupees, which is compared to like any tangible property or any proper tangible properties like house, gold, or any assets. So when you compare with those things, the value or the money is more higher. So always this IPR falls under asset. It falls under intangible property. Is there any doubt? What? I can't get you. Hello? Someone is talking. I can't get you. Is there any questions related to IPR, IP, and IPR types, and what are the properties? Is there any questions?
No, sir.
No, it's okay. Now let's move on to the first. What are the branches of IPR, right? We want to know what are the different branches of IPR. So based on the types, let me know what are the different types of IPR. Anyone? I told you like two types. The two types I have written different types of what is like patent, trademark, anything, right?
So inventive and information.
Yeah, that is it's a major like the big one. So and I will tell you like before going into it, why we want to protect our intellectual properties. The first one is why we need to protect our why need to protect our IP. If we are getting some patent, why we want to protect it? First thing, the company value. Take an example here. I think you guys whether you heard about Natco Pharma. I don't know whether how many guys know this company. So what this company usually do is they will take the patent of what is it American companies, and at the, like it is like around 20 years, right? At the end of 20 years, maybe they take around the year of 19th year, and they will start making medicine in India. What they will do is after 20 years this patent rights will go. So what their plan is, they will take those patent and they will try to create a same medicine in India for a less price. It has happened many times in India. That too, Natco Pharmas did it. So usually those American companies make a lawsuit here, and most of the time Natco Pharmas won, and they will produce less cost medicine also. So here the company value of the American companies is getting decreased. The reason is they made a medicine, they made a material, and they patented it, and they sold it for high price. What Indian Natco Pharma did is they take their IPR and they will change according to our Indian market, and they sold it at a very less price. So Indian market is a big market, so it usually sells. So the company value of the American company value gets decreases. Okay. So in the same way, if you are owning your own company, so if your IPR is intellectual property is taken by other people, the value of company is also getting decreased. So to avoid those intellectual properties, so you can make any patent or anything. So you can able to make a lawsuit or you can file a lawsuit on other people. So And the second thing is like entry barriers. That is from the outside world to entering into our market and they do something. So to avoid those things, this IPR will help. Okay? So these are all the major two things I want to discuss here to protect the IPR. So next thing, we will talk about what are the different branches of IPR. So we talk about what are the branches of IPR. IPR. So the first one is patent. The second thing is copyright. Third one is trademark. Fourth one is design. The fifth one is that is geographical indication. Geographical indication. And sixth one is trade secret. And seventh one is plant varieties. So these are all 6 branches of IPR. So if someone asks you what are the different branches of IPR, so you have to say like there are six to seven branches of IPR. One is the people majorly known like patent, copyright, trademark, and like trade secrets. So people will not know like plant varieties, geographical indications, and designs. So most people are concentrated only on patent, copyright, and trademarks. Let's see one by one what is patent, what is trademark, what is copyright, what is design. Okay. Now starting with patent. So let's see what is patent. So any idea on patent? Have you ever studied about patent? Guys, any idea about patent? Anyone can tell me what is any idea? It's just what do you think in your mind? Just tell me what is patent.
A pattern which protect our innovation from others is called a pattern.
Okay. So you can't say like innovation. We can use it called like patent is a grant. Is a
Yeah.
grant for a invention. For an invention. Okay. Grant patent is usually patent is granted by whom? Patent is granted by the government. Am I right? Is
Yes, sir.
patent is usually granted by a government. So grant for the invention, okay, by a government to the by a government to an inventor, Okay, so it is like an protection and it's like also an appreciation. So how many years this patent can valid? This patent can valid for 20 years. Whatever the patent, if you file it, it will be valid for 20 years. So now here we want to know what is the definition of invention. So because we talked about invention here, so we also want to know what is the definition of invention. Any idea? Any idea about invention? No idea. So I will tell you. So you guys were like fed up. So invention is nothing but it is a new product. Nothing but it is a new product or process involve the idea. New product or a process to make any product for applications or like industrial applications. So this is called as invention. Okay. So patent is nothing but it is granted by a government. It is to whom it is granted. It is granted for a person who invented any new product or any new process for any industrial applications. So for how many years it will be valid? It is valid for 20 years. So now we want to know what are the different types of patent. Am I right? So we want to know what are the different types of patent. Usually patent are of three types. Actually patent is three types. One is utility patent. Utility patent. The second one is design patent. And the third one is plant patent. So now we know what is patent and what is invention. So what are the different types of patent? So what is utility patent? Utility patent is nothing but a patent granted to anyone who invents or discovers a new useful process or any machines or anything like what happened? Is there any problem? Okay. Anything you can anything we invented for manufacturing or maybe like any process or for any machines composition of any matter. So it all comes under utility patent. Design as a word, you know, new original or ornamental designs for any article to manufacture. It comes under design patent. And the plant patent is like any new variety of plants. So this all comes under what is it? Plant pattern. So now I think you have an idea what is a patent and what are the three different types of patent. So to file a patent, so you should have some essential things. So what are those essential things? There are majorly there are four essential things. One is novelty. One is novelty. The second one is non-obviousness. And third one is utility. What for it is useful and enablement. So these are all the four necessity things or essential things to have a or to grant a patent. Whatever you do, it can't be patent. So it should fall under any one of this category. So this is a simple overview about patent. Okay. So the next thing we will go and talk about. I think you guys ever visited to IPR website? I IPR website like IPR. Just type it in the Google like IPR.in. You can go and see like how many. At the end, I will try to show you like how to find this IPR website. Okay. So now we want to know how many patents actually filed in India. right? So we are talking like the invention types and everything is okay. So in India, how many patents were filed in 2020 2021? Yeah. So that is the last data which was given by IPR in this website. So in India, around 66,440 patents were filed. It's not granted, were filed. Okay. So when you compare with the previous years, the improvement is like 20, 41 percentage, 41 point improvement is around 41.58 percentage. So year by year, the filing of patent is usually getting increased in India. Okay, so that is like if you consider 2020-21 to in 2021 it is 58 point like around 58.50 percentage, and when you see in 2021 and 22 the percentage is like around 66.44 percentage. Even in the grant also, if you see, it is like 28 percentage, 28.3 percentage in 2021, and in 2022 it is like 30 percentage. So the the filing of the patent is also increased, and granting of patent is also increased. So this is the important thing you have to know about patent. Any questions? We can, if we have some questions, can rise here. Is there any question?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So as per the survey from 2018, as per survey in 2018, take a guess, which company would have filed a patent more in the world? Just a guess. Take a guess. Which company filed more patent in 2018 in the world? Any guesses? Do you have any guess? Any idea? No idea?
Google.
Which company?
Google, sir.
No. That is IBM. The total number is 9,100. IBM 9,100, and the next one is Samsung, around 5,850. Okay, so these are all in 2018 data. Now currently it may be getting varied. So see how much patent the companies are filing. So all over the world market, patent is very, very important. We can't use it as like the take the patent outside of the others, and we can't use it because they file a lawsuits. Okay, now if you take it an example, in 2018, number of grants in uh, in Chennai is like 4,000. Total number of grants in Chennai is like 4,384 grants. Just take a look in Tamil Nadu, that too in our state, you can see like what is the grant patent value, that is in 2018 is 4,384. It is compared with 30% increase with 2017. So year by year, the filing of patent is also getting increased, and what is it? Grant to the patent is also increased. The next thing, we'll switch on. We are for a long time. And there are many case studies like that's what I talked before, Natco Pharma and buyers. And what they did is like they used their patent, and and again they had a lawsuits. Finally, this Natco Pharma had won. So there are many things, many companies they did on purpose, and they used it, and they had a huge profit, and they had some lawsuits. So if you take consideration like Apple versus Samsung, it has also happened. Apple versus Samsung dispute in smartphones and tablets in 2011. Like in 10 countries, Apple has lawsuited on Samsung, but they have only one, and only in US, not in other countries like South Korea, Japan, UK, Germany, Australia. Those places, what is it? Apple has lost to Samsung. So all the big companies, they had their own what is it? The problem with the patent, and they had like lawsuits, and somewhere succeeded, somewhere had losses. So, and the other thing I have to say about, like, have you ever heard like uh, smooth criminal video? That is from, this is an audio track of Michael Jackson. Have you ever heard smooth criminal? Or else today just go on here. This is a track from Michael Jackson. So in this, uh, uh, in the shoe which he used, it got patented. So this track was released in 1987. So you can go and check in the internet. So this shoe was uh, patented. So the reason is, if you see the song, you know the reason why I'm saying this shoe was patented, because the way he slants down, and you can see the, you can, if you see this video, those videos, then you can understand what I'm trying to say. So the patent was granted in 1993. The song was released in 1987. So, and there are different types of patents. So we can't have, we don't have so much time to discuss all those patents. So the next thing is like copyright. So what is copyright, and to which people these copyrights will be given? So first we want to know to whom these copyrights were given, right? So any idea on copy? What is copyright? Any idea? No idea.
The thing we getting from others, they will give copyrights. Okay, you can use my product as you are putting your name.
Yeah, just that is an, just take an example like can you mute it? Just like what are the musicals in the, what is it? Any songs, maybe cinematography, photography, sound recordings, and dramas, whichever things, those things are copyrighted. So when you use those things, you have to give credit to them. So without any credits, then they will have a lawsuits on you. So for how many years we can keep this copyright? You can keep it for 60 years. So this is a small introduction about copyright. So copyright, it includes all what I said. This musicals. Always there is some copyright issues in Tamil musical industries. I hope you guys can understand because it's a recording session, so I can't mention the name of the people here. So there is always usually the people will say some songs tracks were taken from other movies or maybe like, so those are all copyright violation of copyrights. That is not fair, but people usually do. They make some changes and they will usually do. So that comes under copyright. Next one is, I have some examples regarding. Usually, if you go and search in internet, I came across like Indian music industry cases. It is like music copied from foreign and Indian sources, Adobe and Microsoft. That is like pirated software cases. Like Adobe, we can use Adobe like PDF or some other softwares like to drawing and other things. Adobe versus Microsoft. So there are many cases regarding this copyright. And here, I think you guys are here like there is a university in Delhi. So what they did like you can go to the opposite Xerox shop or photocopying shop. There you can get the thesis and they will submit it based on the money. That is also like it's an interesting case using someone works. That is also copyright. And that's it. Like these are all like small examples. The third one is trademark. Have you ever seen trademark? What is trademark? Any idea on trademark? It is like interesting. No idea. I think all guys went to sleep. Okay. Is there anyone there?
Maybe which is familiar to their field. It is good to know.
See, trademark is nothing but a mark. Just if you can see, like, if you take a lace, just had an example of lace. It is trademarked by PepsiCo and company, right? And if you see some drinks, it is trademarked by Coca-Cola. So, like this, they have given a mark is being represented graphically and it is capable of distinguishing the goods and services. So it is like a mark. They will say like this product is mine. You can't use it or you can't make it anything. So if you do some infringement, then there will be some what is that punishments or lawsuits. So if you see most of this cool drinks and everything, it comes under trademarks. If you see, they would have clearly mentioned it is a trademark of Coca-Cola company or PepsiCo company. So trademark means the mark capable of representing graphically and capable of distinguishing the goods or services. Okay, which includes this marks includes what other things you see their packages. You can't make it like those packages, so that is also uh, offense. And their packaging shape of the goods. If you see the bottle of Pepsi and if you see the bottle of Coke, there is a difference. So other companies people can't use it. So if they use it and they find it out, then maybe again the problem. And the combination of colors. Even now, if you see in our local market, we can find it, but that's all like against the law. So This is trademark, and this trademark is valid for 10 years. Patent is valid for 20 years, copyright is valid for 60 years, and this trademark is, this can be renewed once in a 10 years. So this is a small introduction about trademark. You can see like Maggie, Amul, the taste of India, McDonald's, the designs, everything are trademark. So you can't use like Amul picture or maybe like Maggie picture or anything. You can't use it like same. Okay, then there are some interesting cases regarding this. It's a trademark. Benz versus VIP undergarments in 1993. This VIP undergarment began selling underwear in the name of VIP Benz, like VIP Benz. So the Benz actually made a lawsuit on VIP garments, and again there is other one is like Amul versus Cadilla. These two companies again they has sugar-free cases. So it's all in majorly it is in India or like trademark cases. So the next one is design. The design like it is solely responsible with our eyes. It's like eyes. The, this valid also for 10 years and can be renewed second for other 5 years. So this is also for design is also for 10 years. The second renewal is only for 5 years. So creative designs you can find like asset for 10 years validation. That too like you can see anywhere. You can see like bottles, water bottles, all are creative designs. Or any product if you take, they have creative designs. Everything were like uh, they were they are filed IPR. The best example, there is a problem with I think you guys we heard about what is wheat. Have you ever about the woman usually uses wheat, WEET, wheat. I think it is removed to this is an it's like ointment or like it's a cream to remove hair. So they made like spatula to remove this hair. So again, what happened? There is other company called Annie French. These guys also made the same spatula with some same design. So again, what happened? There is a big problem with these two companies, and finally, this what is it? Annie French. I think Annie French has succeeded. I think so. Sorry. So these are like interesting cases. And other thing is like Crocs. Even in the Crocs, the what we use, right? What the students usually use Crocs. There is a problem with Crocs. USA with Liberty USA, they also made the same product, and they had a problem. Maybe like small thing, but it will lead to lawsuits, and they need to pay a lot of money. So these are all the four major things I want to talk about it. So probably I think you guys would have understand what I talked. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So before this, I want to take you to the IPR website. You can check it to the IPR website. Yeah, India. So this is the official website. So you can go and you can search if you want. Everything is very clear here. So you can just download what are the forms you need. You can download it. You can apply for. And there are some agencies also. If you want, you can go and consult those agencies, and they will help you to register a patent. So for the first will be the application process. You can do it in application. So I think it will take some time, and they will call you for interview, and then I think they will grant patent. I think so. So and you can have different types of patents like US patent, UK patent. So you have to know which patent is better and where to apply, and how much time it will take based on the time decision. Usually Indian patent takes more time. Filing it is easy. Getting application number is also easy, but granting is takes time. Is there any questions? I think I am at the end of the session. Hello.
Copyrights is
hello,
only
sir.
for the musical and novel sections or in any technical issues also, sir?
What question? I can't get you, sir. Just in the middle.
Sir,
I can't
you
get
said
you.
that copyright is used for music and novels.
Yeah. Yeah.
If any mechanical inventions are occurred in the development of
No,
any existing product, is copyright is able?
no. That is not a copyright. It may comes under what is it? It maybe comes under patent, or it maybe comes under design. So
Okay, okay.
usually copyrighted is it comes under I told you right like that.
Sir, another doubt, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
I have a patent on my name and I get to know that someone is misusing my idea, so
You
how
can
can I take
lawsuit it.
action on this?
You can go to the court and you can lawsuit it. That's it.
Okay.
You no need to wait for anyone. You can just go with the proper evidence. You just go to the court and you can file the case. That's it. That is when someone is using your product without your permission, then it is up to you like how much you can claim from them. You can claim. There are some interesting cases. Go and study like Apple versus Samsung. Those are all very interesting. Those patent copying of patent. How much Apple has bought money from from Samsung, and there is other thing from Volkswagen also. There are many things. Yep. And the other interesting thing I usually say like that is Natco Pharma. That guys has done yeah, phenomenal work actually. Those medicines were sold very high cost in US. So they just take it those patent and they made the product here and they sold it at very less price in India. Then any questions? Any question? Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I can't hear you. Yeah. I think he's trying to speak, but I can't hear you.
Sir, I think no one has any doubts.
But no one has doubt. Okay, fine.
Can we wind up this session with a vote of thanks?
Yes.
Now I call upon Naveen Venkatesh from final year Mechatronics to deliver a vote of thanks.
I begin a sincere thanks to our Honorable Chairman, sir, for his constant encouragement towards the success of this program. Thank you, sir. A sincere thanks to our beloved correspondent, madam, constructive inputs. Thank you. I thank our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K. Satyalingam, PhD, Associate Professor, Department of Aeronautical Engineering, Dhanlakshmi Srinivasan Engineering College, for spending his valuable time with us despite his demanding commitments. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to Director Admin, sir, for his timely support in organizing this program successfully. Thank you, sir. I thank our principal, Dr. M. Prem Kumar, for his constant inputs and encouragement to ensure the success of the program. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to our HOD, Dr. DRP Rajaratnam, for his guidance to make the function a successful one. Thank you, sir. I thank all the faculty members of Paavai Institution for making the event successful one. Thank you, sirs and madams. Finally, I thank our brothers and sisters for such a cooperation. Thank you all. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The students, we have posted the feedback link in the chat, so kindly everyone fill up the feedback form.
Will I get those feedback from you guys?
So please pardon.
Can I get those feedbacks?
Yes, sir, I will to share with you.
Okay. Who is Gautam? Gautam, I think he raised his hand. I don't know why.
I think he doesn't have any doubts.
Naveen, wind up பண்ணு. Hello.
Sir, students, you can lead the meeting.
There is no doubt from the
Fill up the
students.
feedback form without fail.
Okay. Please wind up the session. If there is no doubt, please wind up the session.
Okay.